What's up guys, Acerthorn here, and today I've got a special guest with me.
Hey everybody, this is Queen Thorn, Acerthorn's new girlfriend.
She's going to be a regular guest on this channel from now on, so I hope you guys don't mind. I decided we should call her Queenerthorn for two reasons. First, I don't feel comfortable saying our real names on videos, so I insisted she come up with a fake name. I'm not accusing any of you of anything, it's just my default position, is not trusting people with my personal data. Second, whenever I'm playing an AI-controlled partner in my games, e.g. in a tag team match in a wrestling game, I usually call my tag team partner Kingerthorn. Get it? Ace and King? So I figured I would follow that naming scheme, name her after a playing card, and call her Queenerthorn. Anyway, I figured it would be fun to teach her how to play some of the games I grew up playing, and I felt the first game to start with is one of the oldest games in existence, chess.
Now I don't know anything of the rules of chess. I know what each of the pieces are. For example, the corners, I know these things are rooks. However, I don't know any of the actual rules of movement or how you win.
That's where I come in. I'm going to teach you all the rules of chess, and then we're going to play a couple of games. So, are you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
What about you guys? Are you ready?
They can't respond.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, let's get underway. Alright. Now, as you can see, at the front row of each side, now there are two sides, white and black. White always goes first. Now that could be an advantage, but for reasons I'll get to in a minute, it's not necessarily an advantage. The 8 pieces, the 8 identical pieces you see lined up in front, these are called pawns. These are the weakest individual pieces. However, they make up for that by having having great strength in numbers. Now, pawns are peculiar in that they have 2 ways that they can move. Well, actually they have 3, but I'll get to that in a minute. On their first turn, they are allowed to move forward 2 spaces, or they can move forward 1 space. And as you can see here, they can move 1 space if they are so inclined. With me so far?
Yeah.
Okay, but after their first turn, they absolutely must move forward 1 space. There is, however, one way in which they can move in a different direction, and that is if they're capturing. For example, now the pawns can only move forward 1 space, but if they are capturing, they have to capture diagonally. So this black pawn right here can only capture if there's a piece in this square or in this square. There's a piece in this square, so he can move this way, but he can also move forward and be beside the pawn if he so chooses. Now, as you can see, this pawn is now out of play. With me so far?
Sure am.
Alrighty. Now, this next piece right here, this horse-looking piece, this is called a knight. It's not a horse, it's a knight. These knights can only move in L-shaped patterns. That is to say, they can only move forward, they can only move vertically 2 spaces and then horizontal 1, or they can move horizontal 2 spaces and vertical 1. Unfortunately, as you can see, there is currently no space in the ladder method for him to go to. So he has to go to here. Now, notice he leaped over a pawn in order to make this move. This is the only piece in the game that is allowed to jump other pieces.
Okay.
So, next up we have a bishop. These are the 2 pointy-looking pieces that are next to the king and queen. Bishops can only ever move diagonally. They can move as many spaces as they want. Like, as you can see here, they can move as many spaces as long as they aren't impeded by another piece. But they have to move at exactly 45-degree angles. No more, no less. Now, I suppose next up is the rook. Rooks are the opposite of bishops. They can only ever move either vertically or horizontally. Now, the biggest advantage that rooks have over bishops is that they can go onto different colored squares. A bishop that starts on the black square will always remain on the black square, and a bishop that starts on the white square will always remain on a white square.
That makes sense.
But rooks can go onto either color. Next up, this is the penultimate piece here. This is called the queen, and it is the most valuable piece of all. There is only one queen, but it is a rook and a bishop both in one. It can move diagonally. It can move vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. As you can see, I just moved the black queen vertically. The white queen I'm moving diagonally. Now, notice what just happened there. This is called a check. This means that the king is currently in danger of being captured. This king, obviously, is the most important piece of the lot because this is how you win. Now, the king is like the queen. He can move either vertically, horizontally, or diagonally, but he can only move one space at a time, whereas you've just seen, the queen can move as many spaces as she damn well pleases.
That's not fair.
Oh, well, bear in mind, the white king is subject to the same limitations, so it is kind of fair.
Okay.
Both players are basically on equal footing at the start of the game. So now, I just said that the black king is currently in check. He's in danger of being captured. Do you know how you win the game?
Avoid getting captured?
Well, technically yes, but do you know how you act? Okay, let me put it this way. Do you know how you lose the game?
By getting captured.
Wrong. No, the king is never captured. Right now, he's in danger of being captured, and that is called check. But let's say I wanted to move him to this square. Now, under the normal rules of movement, I could do that. The problem is that that's an invalid move. The thing is, the king absolutely must get out of check if he can if he can get out of check, he has to get out of check. Right now, there are a couple of ways that I could get the black king out of check. I could move the king over here, and then the queen wouldn't be able to get him anymore. I could move the knight in front of the queen, although that would only be a temporary victory because the queen could just take the knight. Or I could move the black queen in front of the white queen, which would be an even bigger sacrifice because the queen is so much more valuable.
Okay.
So, basically...
Move the king.
Right. That's the important thing. This is just a tutorial at the moment. Bear in mind that you win the game by putting your opponent in a checkmate.
Okay.
Do you know? Can you take a wild guess as to what that entails?
Getting all your pieces over to the other side?
No. You never recruit an opposing piece to the other side. Like this pawn here that's been captured, it's just out of play. It's not now a black piece.
Okay.
Okay. No, checkmate occurs when the king is currently in check and he cannot make any kind of move that will get him out of check.
Bummer.
Right. That's basically how you win. It takes at least 2 pieces to score a checkmate. So if you've just got your king left, if all your other pieces have been captured, you haven't lost yet, but you can't win. the best you're hoping for at this point is what's known as a stalemate. That means the king isn't in check at the moment, but there's no move he can make that will avoid him going into check. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's a little trick that most rookies will take at least a few games to ever experience. These pawns, as I said, they are individually very weak. They can only ever move forward unless they're capturing. Now, can you imagine what would happen once the pawn gets all the way to the other side of the board? If he manages to do it. What do
He
you...
gets a more important role?
Yes and no. Once the pawn reaches the other side of the board, you are allowed to turn that pawn into any other piece you want except a king. You can have, theoretically, up to 9 queens at your command.
Sweet.
If you could, but I don't... Has there ever been a chess game in recorded history where that's actually happened? And actually going out, the opponent allowing you to get all 9 of your pawns across to the other side, that doesn't count. Does anyone watching at home know of any recorded instance where 9 queens at one time were actually on one person's team? Post a comment down below. I'll pin that comment. Now.
I'll do it. I'll be that one.
No, I told you, allowing the opponent to do it doesn't count.
Oh, you'll let me do anything right.
Okay, well... Alright. Now, there's also a lot of other rules of chess, but we're gonna be learning those. I'll be teaching you those as you go. You basically got the basics down. So, are you ready to play your first actual game?
I sure am.
Alright, we'll be right back after a brief word from our sponsor. Alright, and we are back. Now, I'm gonna be white, and I'm gonna be on the right side. For the first game, Queen Thorn is going to be black, and she's gonna be on the left side. Now, in the next game, we're gonna alternate so that I'm black and she's white, but I'm gonna use this trick right here so that she'll still be on the left and I'll still be on the right. Alright.
Kind of sounds complicating.
Yeah, chess is, I mean, I've taught you, I just taught you the rules. Chess is exceptionally difficult to master. It's a lifetime to master.
And from what I've heard, you have to be very patient and think real hard before moving.
Right, there is no time limit to move. I'm gonna cut out exceptionally long waiting periods out of the final cut, but I want you to think long and hard before you make your move.
At least there's no Jeopardy music in the background.
Well, no. Don't sing it. Don't sing it. We don't want to get a copyright claim. I'm definitely going to be putting some music in the background after we record this, but it's going to be public domain music. Alright, so I just moved, and now it's your turn. Take the mouse and move whatever piece you like. Okay, so those 2 pawns are now stuck together. As I pointed out, you cannot... pawns have to capture diagonally, which means that these 2 pawns are stuck together until one of them gets captured. Alrighty. I am going to move this piece. Oh, by the way, I mentioned earlier that white is potentially an advantage, but that's not necessarily the case. You know, theoretically, white should always stay one step ahead of black, but at the same time, white has to reveal a portion of his strategy before black does. So black can adjust their strategy to accommodate that. White has more initiative, but black has more information. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to be a copycat.
Well, you've literally just mimicked 2 of my moves. The first 2 turns, you've literally just mimicked my moves point for point. So... Alright, your turn. You're putting our pawns in gridlock, aren't you?
I don't want to lose.
Well, of course you don't. But,
How fun would the game be if it's an easy win?
True, but you're gonna have a really peculiar strategy. I mean, you're both. Bear in mind, pawns are the only pieces that can become gridlocked, so it's not like you can keep this up forever. Alrighty, now your turn. That was a huge mistake. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear it. She just whispered, but she was like, crap. Oh dear. That's a classic rookie mistake. I saw what you were doing, and I knew that that was gonna happen.
Sorry.
Yeah, she just tried to throw away an empty water bottle after she just finished drinking it, and she missed the trash can, and it fell right on the floor and made a big kersplat. Anyway.
Wait, do you get to go again since you won?
No.
I mean, not won, but...
No, I did not win. I didn't checkmate you. What did we just discuss? No, I don't get to go again just because I captured a piece. No.
I don't want to make that same mistake again, so... I made it again.
You should have captured the bishop.
That. Crap.
Yeah. You realize... I saw you noticed it right as the knight was actually moving.
Can I go back?
I would let you go back if I knew how to do it. This one. Wait a minute.
Yay! Okay.
I'll get it right this time.
There you go.
All right. So as you can see, that white bishop is now out of play. Unfortunately, I took your rook, and as we discussed during the tutorial, the rook is more powerful, so I still got the better of that exchange.
Darn.
Yep. Yuppers. Alrighty. Now, since you gridlocked the 2 pawns, that means that pawn is basically dead meat for my knight.
Mine is?
Yeah. See, watch. Whoop, whoop. Next turn. Because you can't move the pawn.
Ah, man. I was going to do it.
You gridlocked them.
Oh.
You're the one who deadlocked them.
Okay, well. There you go.
Sure thing.
I could have saved my pawn anyways.
Alright, I took your pawn, now it's your turn.
Okay, let's see here.
The bishop can only move diagonally, and there's 2 pawns in the way right now. That bishop can move diagonally, yeah, and it's open. The question is, do you want to move it? What are you thinking?
Trying not to get another one of my things captured.
Too late.
Crap.
And I ungridlocked my pawn because you let him have a capture.
Okay, well.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You want to know what my advice is? Get your rook out of the way.
Where's my rook?
Right there.
Oh. Stop yelling at me. Can't help it. I don't know how to play this game.
Okay. Yeah, I know, baby.
Oh, crud. Which one are you going to take of mine now?
Thinking.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just take a pawn. It's nothing major.
Would that take it away?
You
Or this one?
No, you have to move to the same space as the enemy.
I thought if you jumped it like checkers.
No, it's not like checkers. Knights are the only like, notice in the tutorial when I jumped my own piece, I didn't lose it.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Oh, wait. I can't move yours.
Of course not.
I guess I'll move it there.
You know what you should have done?
What?
You should have gotten this queen out of the way.
Oh!
Well, or you could have used the king to capture the knight where he used to be.
Oh, I didn't think I could do that.
Yep, the king is allowed to make captures, yes, of course.
Okay, it's my turn, right?
Yeah. There you go. Good girl.
Thank you.
Alrighty then.
Take my queen, I'll take your... whatever that piece was.
Yeah, but you lost the most important piece of all.
Crap.
So now I take another pawn.
Fine, I'm gonna take your pawns.
That's
Somehow.
what you should be doing anyway.
I thought that's what I was trying to do.
Well, you're not very good at it. You might want to ask me to redo that, cause wink, wink.
Okay, please do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna use... What am I using?
That's a pawn that hasn't moved yet, so it can move 2 spaces, but that puts it in position to be captured.
I'll just do it myself. I feel like I'm screwed here. I don't know what to do.
You really shot yourself in the foot at the start of the game.
I did. There
Yeah.
you go. I'll just put that there.
Now, right now, you could take this pawn, so I'm gonna get it out of harm's way. Because the knight...
Oh, shoot. Okay, well.
If you put your knight in front of my pawn, I wouldn't be able to capture it. I wouldn't be able to move forward. If you put your rook also. Put any piece in front of the pawn, it can't move forward because it can only capture diagonally.
Bum-ba-da-dum.
See, I actually have to tell you exactly what to do in order for you to actually make smart moves.
Yeah, I know.
Oh dear.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, you are. Alright, your turn. What sort of bumbling move is she gonna make next?
Can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't hurt me now.
Oh, I can, though.
Oh, no. Darn it.
Remember, the queen can move is both a bishop and a rook in one.
Oh, I don't have a queen, so I can't get your queen.
Oh, no, you can. You can capture any piece with any
Woohoo!
piece. Yeah, well, I let you have that Pyrrhic victory.
Because now I'm going to get it.
Oh, yeah. Oink. Now, as the rook, it's not a pawn, so the fact that it made it to the other side of the board doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
That pawn of yours is once again gridlocked, so...
What, this one? Okay, well, hang on here. You can't go back on the board, right?
What can't?
You're the pawn. Can't go back.
Well, if you can find a way to capture my pawn, then your pawn will become ungridlocked. But good luck finding a way to capture my pawn with the pieces got left.
I know, right?
Alrighty then.
Oh, bye-bye. Night.
Your pieces are just dropping like flies.
Well, you know what? I can't go anywhere.
That's because if you move this pawn, it puts your king in check, and you're not allowed to put your own king in check.
Fine, I'm gonna move my king.
Sure thing.
There you go.
Knock yourself out. What, that's the bishop. So
Oh, where's my king?
you just moved the king. It's right here.
Oh,
So I'm gonna take this bishop.
crap.
You got one bishop left, a king, one knight, and a bunch of pawns.
Run away!
Yeah, just run away.
I can't get captured if I run away, right?
Check.
Oh, hutch.
By the way, whenever you achieve a check in this game, it's customary to say check and then checkmate, respectively, out loud.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I just put you in check, so I said check. If I manage to get a checkmate, I'm gonna say checkmate.
I guess I'll go back this way. It's a bad idea. Can you get me?
Yeah, that's actually a smart move, and you know why?
Why?
Because if I were to move my rook over here and capture your knight, your bishop would be able to take my rook.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, like I'm literally just gonna do that for you.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna move the knight here. I haven't even moved 6 of my pawns yet.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
I can't do that one.
deadlocked. You're gridlocked.
Can't do that one. Wait, I gridlocked over here. You can't get me, right?
Oh no, I could get you.
What?
Look, watch this. If you move this here, no, don't move it here yet. If you move this here, this pawn takes this.
Crap. If I move that right there?
Yeah, that's a valid move. It doesn't do you much good, though. But you have to move at least one piece. You can't just pass your turn.
Here, I'll just go that way again.
Right.
Oh, I can't wait. Can I?
Can you?
Yay!
Yay, you managed to take a pawn! Of all things, you managed to take a pawn?
I'll take you take a pawn back, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. No.
You can't move the knight, because then that leaves your king in check by my rook.
Okay, there we go.
Alrighty then.
Take another one of mine. I know you want
Wink.
it. Okay, that's fine.
Black pawn captured and check. My knight just checked your king.
Crap.
You can move in any of those 6 spots to get out of check.
I'm out of check now.
Right. Alrighty. Oink.
Aw, bye-bye, knight.
Yeah. Now remember what I said earlier about your bishop.
Haha.
Yeah, you think you got me,
Oh,
but
crap.
you know you just saw it, didn't you?
Yep.
What did you see?
You're gonna take my rook, or... No, wait, it's not a rook, is it?
You
Yeah, my bishop, sorry.
yeah. And check.
My king's still safe, though. I'm running away.
Yeah.
For the time being.
Yeah. It's a foregone conclusion at this point, but Oh dear.
I can still win. Maybe not. Here we go. I can just go and do that.
Right. Now I'm gonna move this there, move the pawn there. But you can't capture it because then that puts you in check with this pawn.
No, go back that way.
Right. Go back that way. And I'll take this other pawn. Now your king is the only piece you can move at all.
Ah, right here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I can't go anywhere. I captured your pawn. Your pawn.
You did. Alrighty then. Now I'm going to move this rook here, and now if you try to capture that pawn, that leaves you in check.
Well, then I won't do that. I will go over here.
Good, good, good. Alrighty. Now I'm going to put you in check.
Stop putting me in check. I can't move this pawn. I'm gonna go back this way. Crap.
Yep.
I'm still in check, aren't I?
Nope, no, you're not in check.
I'll go forward.
And there we go. Yeah,
You-
that breaks the gridlock.
And then you can do it back to me.
Well, no, I don't have any more. Well, yeah, you got one more pawn.
No. Ah, man.
You know, if you moved the knight up, bumping up against the rook can't capture you because he can only move vertically or
this one?
horizontally.
No.
No, you might want to click the arrow. Yep. No, click the king. Click the king. Now, if you move it here, the rook can't get you.
I forgot what was a rook momentarily. Sorry.
Yeah, because the rook can only move vertically or horizontally.
Yay!
So,
But wait,
Yeah.
that's black one.
yeah. So I moved that rook out of the way temporarily. I have a plan to checkmate you.
Of course you do. If I move there, can he get me?
No, the pawn cannot get you.
Okay, I'm safe for right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna move the pawn right here. Now, you can't capture the pawn because that would leave your king in check by the rook.
Then I guess I'll go that way.
Right. Now, I'm going to move this pawn over here. That makes it all the way across the board.
Ow, crap.
And the game just automatically assumed that I wanted to become a queen. I mean, in most other games, I mean, let's be honest, queen is the most important piece. But in most other games, that usually allows me, if I'm so inclined.
Can't get me now.
Alrighty, now. That's a check. You have to get out. No, you can't move the pawn. You have to get out of check if you can.
Is that out of check?
That's technically out of check, yes.
Oh, crap.
Check
Stop
again.
doing that.
Stop winning.
I'm not winning, you're winning.
And checkmate.
Crap. So I lost, huh?
Checkmate.
I can't go nowhere, can I?
Yeah, I know.
I lost.
Okay, so that was your very first game of chess. Wasn't it exciting?
No.
Losing is
lost.
not exciting. You've lost by a landslide, honestly.
Yeah, with 2.
3
1 star.
All right, have it your way. Thank you for your feedback.
You're not welcome.
Well, next time you're gonna be white and I'm gonna be black, but that won't come until a later video. In the meantime, I am Acerthorn. This is my girlfriend and new star on the channel, Queenerthorn, and we will both see you guys later.